Let's go ahead and skip. We've already seen this. There are very few things that we can interact with that might do it, so...
A CR...
Spin the dial or hit. Mystery preservation. Figured, but... If I remember correctly, we tried opening the door and that did nothing, so...
A CR...
I'm assuming this is a simple, like, left or right. You pick the path you're on.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
And you'd be surprised how often it works.
This is an old-fashioned object, so... What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
There actually surprisingly is. When was the last time you encountered a CRT TV? Like maybe 3-4 years ago? Now we have to solve a different mystery. No more, like, chain of events that leads to a gun being fired, I think. So, what does the mirror have this time? We can see ourselves in it.
A full-body mirror.
I need to get rid of this 2X somewhere.
A double...
Open it. We can't, but at the very least.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it. A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
If we try to remove it, it's going to give me a force 2X. It's aiming at the wall. Nothing there, but...
A full body...
Try punching it this time?
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength.
Then why did you...
Just punch it.
Always want to check that. For all I know, breaking the mirror might do something.
What was the point? A full body...
5 minutes left, Date.
Look in the mirror? What do you see?
I see my reflection.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
Alright, hold on. Let me try the medicine shelf. I haven't really tried with that yet. There's also got a frog up there.
I see many objects.
Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak?
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
That didn't move the dial at all.
A shelf.
4 minutes.
So let's try investigating the bottle.
What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
Okay, so that was the one you were supposed to do.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Now there's a TV over here.
An anal.
And hit it again? Who knows?
Understood. Ha! What was that? That was creepy.
I nearly pissed my pants.
Alright, not
An
that one.
analog.
Spend the 30 on the 30 to turn the dial, maybe?
Nothing is happening.
Alright, so the TV might be just a dead end there. The shelves appear, but we can't interact with them. The operating table
An
this time.
operating table.
Try sleep, maybe? Really expensive.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to... I'm restless.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper?
That's not...
Yeah, we've already had that dialogue. Nothing happened, unfortunately.
It's an operating...
3 minutes, Date.
Perform surgery? You have to pretend like you're doing
Just
it.
Acted
Yeah.
out?
It might help reproduce a...
Might help reproduce a memory. This time it might, I don't know.
I feel like I'm on a medical dragon team.
That's new dialogue, actually. Alright, so that was the way forward. Part of the way forward.
Something has spawned.
Want to check it out?
We still have a decent amount of time, so... The locker, we last time did it, and...
Just a locker.
Open it? We'll send a knife out, right? Yep.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside.
Good idea.
Look at the knife, then.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
No. Push it in, maybe? Again, I sometimes lean toward the very expensive ones being the right one. But I'm not...
It cannot be pushed in any...
Alright, figured. I
The
just
knife
wanted
that
to
flew
check.
out of the locker.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Throw it?
Like this?
Apparently
What?
that's what you're supposed to do.
I only threw it lightly. An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Alright, one more left. Throw the butterfly and stab the bird. I don't think I'm starting to understand it yet, but the torso is now there, so...
A naked...
Choke it? Because that's how he died, right? Maybe?
I would rather not.
I know, but please...
Nothing happened.
Alright, so that's not the answer for this one. The oil drum and the crane right there.
An oil...
Take the lid off, maybe?
No use.
Maybe we don't have to open...
Just
An
look
oil-
inside it. can't see anything.
What does this mean? Bullets?
They might be used for something. Let's keep them.
Load the revolver, probably.
A revolver.
Down the barrel? No, that's... Let's do the 20, because 16 is not going to save that much time, but also...
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
Yeah.
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
What? This tells me nothing! Game, why?
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris... She must have met So Sejima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
I kind of doubt that, but also, we were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
Do you remember the dream?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sync does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
All right. How you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
Trust issues will come abound later. We'll burn that bridge when we reach it. You know the politician named Sajima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
About the now message with Oda.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Aiba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Yeah, the new one.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law Number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Let's head to the diner.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
The kid's 24, yeah. Not exactly a kid.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
Oda, what's going on here? About that thing in the now message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
I'm gonna get tased. I'm gonna get fucking tased. No, that time was just a bonk on the head. But this time, our eye wasn't. We weren't stunned, so the electricity didn't short the eye. We got some info on this.
head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m.
Oh, this shit sounds like it's gonna be
You've been
similar.
unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know, but afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh boy, this is going on the exact
How
same,
am I
isn't
gonna
it?
report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Yep, same as the last time.
Iris. No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I had my foot on the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Will it play the exact same way or no?
That sick bastard!
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Oh, this time we actually are about to maybe make it.
Please let me make it in time. You okay?
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
"9:43 a.m. We last saw at 3 something, so odds are we couldn't catch up. But
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
God damn it. About the two, are they alright?
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Have you contacted their parents?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might.
Because Iris walked up to her.
Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
Iris walked up to her for a little bit. About so, have we got anything?
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
Has I found anything at the warehouse? At all?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
The place wasn't exactly a clean room. Though I'm pretty sure also not under video surveillance, but we should be able to find something, right? About the fishery.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I have already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
Highly doubted, but when you're a representative from Okiura Fishery, yeah, let's get some
They're
official
giving
word
statements
on it.
at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you.
Most definitely.
After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
We should go investigate.
All right, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
All right. Let's see if we find anything in the warehouse this time.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
The van I'm pretty sure is Oda's. I think he drove in that before.
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
I guess.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made. This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Where?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
That's why you locked
Who took the
custom
car?
cars.
Ota Matsushita.
What?
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
Old storage warehouse. Station wagon that he stole.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Probably not gonna find much like last time, but still.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Alright, what you got? What's your name?
Good one, Date.
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming back to me. It has something to do with glass?
Where are you getting this from? I have a pretty unique name.
What was it? I forgot. I actually forgot.
Do you remember now?
Yeah, I think I've got it. It was 3 syllables. Something like, 6 letters long.
You remember all that, but not my name?
That's right, Kagami.
You still don't know?
No, not yet, but I've almost got it. 3 syllables, 6 letters. Kodaka, right?
Not even close.
Kodak.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, give me a hint.
It starts with ka.
Starts with ka, 3 syllables, 6 letters.
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Is it... Kanaiza?
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
His name is now Kanaiza. His name is Kanaiza. Probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. That's my friend Kanaiza. Any clues, man? Any clues, Kanaiza?
No, nothing so far.
Got a family?
No, unfortunately, I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
We see each other a lot, don't we? Hard to read it because it goes through this, but we see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Forklift got nothing.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Worth noting, this one has tires frozen on the ground. This one does not. Not moved in years. I don't know if it has anything to do with what's happened this morning, though.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see. "3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here."
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late. A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
What about you, man? Aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Any progress with the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
The old
It
drum?
really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
The overhead crane? There's something else here to look at? Doing as usual.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
In it. don't think I can, like, find the back door from this angle. Shadows on the left corner of my eye. The overhead crane. Blood stain. What am I missing? Wait, I missed something here. Shadow.
Huh, there's something there.
Rare object.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them from Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
That's the last thing we got.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Alright, let's go to the diner and see if we can find her and ask about what happened. The sentences? He's playing
Who might you be?
Wrath of the Righteous.
It's me, Kaname Date.
Pathfinder.
We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
About that photo.
Oh, this?
I think we spoke. She turned the photo toward me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota.
Hold on, your husband is... Like, that's the top of the hat right there. I'm having a hard time to grasp what this face is.
They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden, but they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns, so they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
With mustache like Charlie Chaplin. Maybe. Where's your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro. He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What?
My man, your face.
What is going on here?
About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Yeah. What?
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes, a very nostalgic dream. It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
What?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on? Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia?
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
It's been closed.
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Damn, Ota.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Mayumi stood up and went to the kitchen. Didn't get to ask about the fucking bag of candy.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
In the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting some vegetables or something. Damn. We got some places to go figure out, because in the other timeline, They said they found Sojima cut up and put inside of a vase. So there's a story along this entire thing that I need to figure out. When I do volunteer